pardon, Priestess, but you've been staring out across Ashenvale for hours.
I sense something dark stirring within the forest, Chandris. It feels as if it's heading this way.
The Greenskins who killed Cenarius?
Perhaps. Perhaps something more.
Put your backs into it. Jaina and the Orc War Chief expect this base to be built swiftly.
We shouldn't even be here, or siding with the orcs.
We're here to hunt the remaining demons, human. You're lucky our goals are the same.
All right, you men. Mind your business. Back to work.
So, these orcs and humans presume to run rampant through our lands? They will regret ever stepping foot into Ashenvale. We will establish a base and deal with these outlanders as they deserve.
Insufficient gold.
The Tree of Life is the heart of our Night Elf villages. Use the tree's ability to entangle the gold mine. After entangling the mine, send wisps in to extract gold. Wisps are friendly spirits that harvest gold and lumber for our villages. They also create the structures that allow us to train more warriors.
Your building is complete.
The moon wells are the source of our nourishment and strength. You can build additional moon wells to nourish more troops.
More lumber is required.
Ashrathoraman. So be it.
I'm listening.
Create more moon wells. Your building is complete.
The goddess calls.
More lumber is required. Your building is complete.
To train more troops, construct an ancient of war.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
I stand ready. On your mark.
I await your command.
Waiting on you.
Let's get going.
Point the way.
I await your command.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Let's get going.
I stand ready. I stand ready.
Your building is complete.
I stand ready.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Your move. I stand ready.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Insufficient gold.
The goddess calls.
I stand ready. I stand ready. I stand ready.
Your building is complete.
On your mark. Say no more.
Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately.
I stand ready.
I'm listening.
Ashra Thoraman.
Point the way. I stand ready. Your move. Your move. On your mark.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately.
Your building is
I heed
complete.
the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
I stand ready.
By Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
Point the way.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
Someone threatens the wilds. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it.
Your building is complete.
Immediately.
I
Bandu
stand-
Thoribas mortals, you will pay for defiling these lands. Immediately. In the name of Cenarius, Anudora,
I stand ready.
Indulirata, Okalamdor, Anudora. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
I stand ready.
So be it. In the name of Cenarius. Immediately.
Your move. Fair enough. Point the way.
The goddess
I
calls.
stand ready.
Indulirata. I heed the voice of Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls.
Waiting on you.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready. On your mark. Fire. One shot.
Someone
one
threatens
kill.
the wilds.
Done. All too easy. Fair enough. Done. All too easy. Say no more. Cry havoc. Say no more. I'll give it a shot. Done. Fair enough. All too easy. Point the way. Fire. All too easy. I'll give it a shot.
The goddess calls. By Elune. Okalamdor. Hinduli Refat.
On your mark. Say no more.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
I heed the voice of Elun. Immediately. By Elun. As the goddess wills. So be it.
I stand ready on you. Fair enough.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Done. Your move. Fair enough.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Your move. Done. Waiting on I stand ready.
Ashrathoraman.
On your
The
mark.
goddess calls. Okalamdor. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elun.
I stand ready.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun. In the name of Cenarius. So be it.
I stand ready.
Someone threatens the wild. Anudora.
Point the way.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Hinduli Refat. The goddess calls. By Elun.
I stand ready.
In the name of Cenarius. Anudora.
On your mark.
I heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills. By Elun.
Your move.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Waiting on you. Say no more. Your move. All too easy. Fair enough. One shot, one
I heed
kill.
the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. So be it. Ashrathoraman.
Waiting on you.
Okalamdor. Someone threatens the wilds? Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. Immediately. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman. Ashrathoraman. So be it. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elun. By Elun. Someone threatens the wild? The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. By Elun. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Our warriors
On your
have
mark.
engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elun. Someone threatens the wild? Anudora! The goddess calls. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. By Elun. By Elun. Sentinels, attack! Someone threatens the wilds. A newly refined. Elune gives me strength.
It's the undead! Defend yourselves!
They must have followed us from Lordaeron.
Helen, save us. The dead advance in waves.
We are no match for a force this fast. Quickly, my sisters, back to the trees.
The undead are tireless. There's no way to outrun them.
You see, Lord Archimonde, we need not fear the Night Elves. The Scourge can...
Archimonde, after 10,000 years, how is it possible?
The Legion has returned to consume this world, woman. And this time, your troublesome race will not stop us.
Fools! You let her slip away! Find her, damn you! Find her and kill her!
The day we have long feared has finally come. The Burning Legion has returned. I must cross the river and warn the rest of my sisters before all is lost. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
These damn Night Elves cannot escape us. Lord Archimonde wants them found.
So be it. I must avoid being seen. As the goddess wills. In the name of Cenarius! Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. The goddess calls. So be it. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. Okalamdor. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Immediately. Okalamdor. The goddess calls. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. Anudora! By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
Alunadore, priestess. We are yours to command.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
Point the way.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman.
Our allies' town needs help.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Anudora!
Immediately. Clearly the humans have no love for the undead, but I dare not trust them. The goddess calls. Those orcs appear to be guarding some magical treasure. It might prove useful to me. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Alunadore, priestess. Be wary. The Doomguards command shades that can see us even when we meld with the shadows. We'd best stay away from them.
By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Silly night elf. You cannot hide from us.
In position. Fear the night.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Immediately. By Elune.
Anudora! In the name of Cenarius!
Someone threatens the wilds? So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Your move.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Ambush! Run for your lives! We'll regroup in the clearing ahead!
The goddess calls. So be it.
Fondu doth Belore.
Ishnu Allah, sisters. It is I, Tyrande. By Elune. So be it.
Standing guard.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds? The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Speak your mind.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashrathoraman.
I am sworn to avenge. Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Okalandor!
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Speak your mind.
Ashrathoraman.
Standing guard.
Someone threatens the wilds. Hinduli Rafa. By Elune.
I am sworn to avenge. As the goddess wills.
The goddess calls.
Make it fast.
So be it.
Speak your mind.
I heed the voice of Elune.
On your mark. In position. Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. The goddess calls. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds? Ashrathoraman.
Speak your mind.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Point the way.
Someone threatens the wilds?
In position.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Waiting on you.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds? I heed the voice of Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. By Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
Make it fast. I am sworn to
The goddess
avenge.
calls. I must reach the river before the dawn breaks. I cannot remain hidden during the day. Ashrathoraman. So be it. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it.
Standing guard.
The goddess calls. By Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
On your mark.
The goddess calls. Immediately. So be it.
Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds.
Anudora! In the name of Cenarius!
By Elune.
Tyrande, praise Elune you've made it. The undead appeared out of nowhere and attacked our village without warning.
Ishnudaldieb Chandris, we have a greater problem. The undead were sent here by the Burning Legion, our ancient enemies of old. Against such might, we have only one option. We must awaken the Druids. With Cenarius dead, it falls to us to awaken the Druids. We must recover the demigod's horn from the sacred Moonglade Isle. Only its clarion call can awaken the Druids from their slumber.
But, Priestess, the orcs have established a crude settlement upon the Isle. We'll need to fight our way through them to reach Cenarius' horn.
Priestess Tyrande, thank Elune we found you. The undead are advancing upon the nearby Barrow dens. The dens seem abandoned, but
There is one druid sleeping within them, sister. He is the wisest and most powerful of all the druids. He must be warned that the Legion has returned.
then we'd better hurry. If the undead overtake his den before he's awakened...
Let us make haste, my sisters.
Hi! Is there trouble? What is nature's call? Are we being invaded? Making trails.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Speak your mind. Absolutely.
The goddess calls.
In position.
Point the way.
More lumber is required.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Research
By
finished.
Elune. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Is there trouble? I'm game.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. By Elune.
Research finished.
Immediately.
Are we being invaded?
The goddess calls.
Hi!
The goddess calls.
What is nature's call?
Someone threatens the wilds? Anudora! Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Make it fast.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. As the goddess wills.
I am sworn to avenge. In position.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Research finished.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune.
Speak your mind.
Are we being invaded?
Ashrathoraman.
Hi!
Someone threatens the wilds.
In the name of Cenarius!
Is there trouble?
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it.
What is nature's
Research
call?
finished.
I
Standing
heed the
guard.
voice of Elune.
Strike fast! Ensnare them all before they regroup.
Oktarogar! For what she throw!
Okalamdor!
Make it fast.
Your move. Your move.
Waiting on you. Cry havoc.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Research finished.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Anudora!
Are we being invaded?
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. So be it.
I am
The
sworn to
goddess
avenge.
calls.
Okalamdor!
Immediately. By Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman.
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune.
In the name of Cenarius!
Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Goddess, light my path.
So be it. Ashrathoraman.
Your building is
By
complete.
Elune. Someone threatens the
Upgrade
wild.
finished.
As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Goddess, light my path.
Hi!
I am sworn to avenge.
The goddess calls.
What is
I
nature's
heed
call?
the voice of Elune. So be it.
Goddess, light my path.
Someone threatens the wild.
Goddess, light my path. Speak your mind.
The goddess calls.
Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman. I hear the voice of Elune. Immediately. By Elune.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashrathoraman.
Standing guard.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Research more
finished.
moonwells.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Okalamdor.
By Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Sentinels, attack!
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. I heed the voice
Goddess,
of
light
Elune.
my path.
The goddess calls. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds.
Hinduli Retha.
In position. Goddess, light my
I
path.
heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Aludora. In the name of Cenarius.
The goddess calls.
Goddess, light my path.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls.
Goddess,
These elves are stronger than we thought.
make it fast.
Ashrathoraman.
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune.
I am sworn to
I
avenge.
heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. The goddess calls. By Elune. Hinduli Ratha. Ashrathoraman.
Standing guard.
The goddess calls.
Anudora.
So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. By Elune.
Priestess, the undead draw near the Barrow Den. Shando Stormrage will be defenseless.
Who threatens the wilds?
As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Immediately. By Elune.
None shall harm the wilds.
As the goddess wills. So be it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our champion has fallen. In position. Standing guard. Catch. Make it fast. Speak your mind. I walk in shadow. I shall not fear. In position. I am sworn to avenge. My wait is over. Pray for dawn.
Someone threatens the wilds? The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
In the name of Cenarius.
By Elune. Ashratorama. Someone threatens the wild. Immediately. By Elune. So be it.
A Kalimdor.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Goddess, light my path. In position. Goddess, light my path. I am sworn to avenge.
Ashrathoraman.
Goddess, light my path.
The goddess calls. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune.
Make it fast. Goddess,
I heed
light
the
my
voice
path.
of Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. By Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
Aludora!
Goddess, light my path.
Ashrathoraman.
Standing guard.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I am sworn
Someone
to
threatens
avenge.
the wilds.
Your building is complete.
The goddess calls. By Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Goddess, light my path.
So be it.
Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman.
Feel nature's wrath.
Goddess, light my path.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Goddess,
I heed
light
the
my
voice of
path.
Elune.
In position. Absolutely.
The goddess calls. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Speak your mind. I shall not fear.
Ashrathoraman.
Our gold mine is running low. Goddess, light my path. Standing guard.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Speak your mind. Goddess,
As
light
the
my
goddess
path.
wills.
The goddess calls.
In position.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it.
I am sworn to avenge. I walk in shadow.
Someone threatens the wild.
Make it fast.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Immediately.
In the name of Cenarius.
By Elune.
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Goddess, light my path.
O Kalimdor.
Someone threatens the wilds. So be it. At last, the horn of Cenarius.
The horn has sounded, and I have come, as promised.
I smell the stench of decay and corruption in our land. That angers me greatly. Come forth, you defenders of old. Crush these invaders, as you did in ages past. It has been 1,000 years since I last looked upon you, Tyrande. I thought of you every moment I roamed through the Emerald Dream.
My heart rejoices to see you again, my love. But I would not have awakened you unless the need was urgent.
In the dream, I felt our land being corrupted, just as if it were my own body. You were right to awaken me.
The Burning Legion has returned. Cenarius is dead, and Outlanders roam freely through our most sacred vales.
As was foretold. No doubt Archimonde will make his way to Hyjal Summit and attack the World Tree. If he succeeds in draining the tree's energies, this world will be doomed.
My only thought was to awaken you and the rest of the Druids. The Druids of the Talon reside within the Barrow Dens at the end of this valley. If we can reach them, we may have a chance to stop Archimonde and his demons.
That did it, boys! We've driven them off! Let's regroup back at the base and tend to our wounded.
So, the Outlanders battle against the undead as well. They could prove to be powerful allies against Archimonde and his ilk.
They are mongrels and nothing more. They are responsible for Cenarius' death. I will be damned before I stand with them.
Perhaps you are right, my love. We will establish our new settlement here. Keep your sentries alert. I doubt that we have seen the last of the Outlanders or the undead.
The goddess calls, as the goddess wills.
Treant may not root there.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Insufficient gold. Your building is complete.
What threatens these lands?
Went away.
Goddess, light my path. Make it fast.
The land and I are
On your
one.
mark.
Ashra Thoraman.
Speak your mind.
Something is amiss. Ashtherodanadon.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our gold mine is running low.
Our resources are depleting fast. We must find another gold mine and muster our forces. Only then will we be able to reach the Barrow Dens.
In the name of Cenarius.
On your mark.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. Ashra Thoraman. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune.
Waiting on you.
Ashra Thoraman.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds.
I stand ready.
Immediately. So be it. Immediately. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
I stand ready.
So be it.
Standing guard.
Ashra Thoraman.
I am sworn to avenge.
The goddess calls.
Our gold
Make
mine
it
has
fast.
collapsed.
I
Someone
stand
threatens
ready.
the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashra Thoraman.
In position. My way
I
is
stand
in.
ready.
I am sworn to avenge.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these
Speak your
lands?
mind.
Went away.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I stand ready.
Anudora. For Kalimdor. It shall be
Our
done.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
I stand ready.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Point the way.
The goddess calls.
Standing guard.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Wait! I know those furbolgs. They escaped from Ashenvale when the corruption started to spread.
Perhaps they did not escape the corruption after all.
I am sworn to avenge. Absolutely.
The land and I are one. Something is amiss.
In position. I walk in shadow. As the goddess wills.
On your mark.
Make it fast. Come and get. I shall not fear.
The goddess calls. Okalandor! I heed the voice of Elune.
I've never seen the creature so aggressive before.
Then I will put an end to their curse. Undo Falador! So be it. By Elune.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor. It shall be done.
Ashra Thoraman. The goddess calls. Immediately. Okalandor!
Fire. Done. Some more. All too easy.
I heed the voice of Elune.
The land and I are one.
Ashra Thoraman. Indubretha. Anudora!
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. So be it.
There is danger ahead, priestess. You must proceed with caution.
The goddess calls. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess
I stand
wills.
ready.
Immediately. Immediately. By Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I stand ready.
Ashra Thoraman.
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wild. Ashra Thoraman. As the
stand
goddess
ready.
wills. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it.
What
I stand
threatens these
ready.
lands? It shall be done.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman.
Waiting on you.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wild. Immediately. So be it. The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune.
Threatens these lands.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Has sleep dulled
The
my
goddess
senses?
calls. By Elune. Ashrathoraman. So be it. Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wild. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it.
In the name of Cenarius.
The goddess
Has
calls.
sleep dulled my senses?
As the goddess wills.
Ashtherodanador.
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune.
What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. So be it.
The land and I are one. Anudora.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
Standing guard.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
Our sacred grove is being
So be it.
desecrated.
On your mark. Done. Cry havoc.
Someone threatens the wilds.
What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. By Elune. So be it.
The land and you changed, Tyrande. There is little mercy left in you.
Long ago, I swore to protect this land. I never had the luxury of sleeping through times of great peril.
If your endless vigil has hardened you, my love, it must be part of your goddess's plan.
By Elune. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. I heed the
Our
voice of
warriors
Elune.
have engaged the enemy.
Waiting on you.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Immediately.
In the name of Cenarius.
Something is amiss. Anudora. What threatens these lands? How dare you!
Your building is complete.
Someone threatens the wild.
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds? So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune.
Our warriors
be
have
it.
engaged the enemy.
As the goddess wills.
Your building is complete.
So be it.
On your mark. Say no.
The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
On your mark.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Make the way. I'll give it a shot. One shot, one kill. All too easy.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. The goddess calls. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately. Someone threatens the wild.
The land and I are one.
So be it. As the goddess wills.
Waiting on you. Fair enough.
I heed the voice of Elune. By
Our gold
Elune.
mine is running low.
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss.
As the goddess wills.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elune.
I stand ready.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
Something is amiss. It shall be done.
On your mark. I stand
The
ready.
land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I stand ready.
What threatens these lands?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess
I stand ready.
Immediately.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Pathetic wretches.
By
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
So
the land and I are one.
I stand ready. Point the way.
The goddess calls. So be it.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds?
I stand
Our
ready.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okalamdor.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Anudora.
Our warriors have engaged the
Threatens
enemy.
these lands.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls.
Be
Someone
careful, priestess. These woods are overrun by the dead. Our warriors have engaged
Say
the enemy.
no more. Done.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
Something is
Our
amiss.
sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashtarodana.
Ashrathoraman.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wilds? The goddess calls.
Is there trouble? Aim dead center.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills.
Is there trouble?
What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my
Our
senses?
sacred grove is being desecrated. I am sworn to revenge.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
The land and I
The
are
goddess
one.
calls.
Our sacred grove is
By
being
Elune.
desecrated.
What threatens these lands?
Our champion has
Press the
fallen.
attack.
For Kalimdor. For Fala Nordora.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
The land and I are one. It shall be done. Ashtarodanador. Anudora.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Anudora. It shall be done. Pathetic wretches. For Kalimdor. How dare you!
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Press the attack!
Anudora. For Kalimdor.
Someone threatens the wild.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Something is amiss. What threatens these lands?
Ashra-Thoraman.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. It shall be
Our
done.
sacred grove is being desecrated.
I heed the voice of Elune.
In the name of Cenarius.
Has sleep dulled my
Someone threatens
senses?
the wilds.
For Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls.
Waiting on you.
The land and I are one.
Ashra-Thoraman. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Something is amiss. Torfala Nordora.
Press the attack!
Ashra-Thoraman.
Anudora. In the name of Cenarius.
Someone threatens the wild.
What threatens these lands? Anudora. For Kalimdor.
The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
Standing guard.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador.
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. Hopefully the land will heal itself of this cursed blight. We should get moving. The Barrow Dens lie within the valley just ahead of us. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Immediately, by Elune, as the goddess wills. No! The outpost has been corrupted, and the Treants have been driven mad. They do not deserve this cruel fate.
Come no further, weakling. Lord Tichondrius commanded us to kill anyone attempting to enter this place, and we shall.
Pathetic wretches. It pains me that you once called yourselves Night Elves.
Are we being invaded?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Make it fast.
My wait is over.
Something is amiss. It shall be done.
Ashra-Thoraman. So be it. The goddess calls, as the goddess wills. I heed the voice of the Lord.
What threatens these lands?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The land and I are one. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Your mana is depleted.
It shall be done. Anudora. For Kalimdor. The land and I are one. Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wild.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
In the name of Cenarius.
So be it. By Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. Someone threatens the wild.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our champion has fallen.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. No! The outpost has been corrupted, and the Treants have been driven mad. They do not deserve...
Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador.
Ashrathoraman.
Anudora.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The way. Fair enough.
Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately.
What threatens these lands? It shall be done. The land and I are one.
Hi! For the trees.
The land and I are one.
Speak your mind.
Something is amiss.
Your move. All too easy. Say no more. Done. All too easy. Fair enough. Fair enough. Say no more. Done. All too easy. Done. All too easy. Say no more. Fair enough.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
What threatens these lands?
Ashra Thoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. Anudor. Has sleep dulled my senses?
What is nature's call?
The land and I are one. Something is amiss.
I hear the voice of the wind.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wild. Indul River. I heed the voice of the wind.
On your mark.
Someone threatens the wild.
O Kalimdor. Anudora. In the name of Cenarius.
Waiting on you.
The goddess calls. Ashra Thoraman. By Elune. So be it. By Elune.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wild. So be it. Indul River.
Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I
Ashra
are one.
Thoraman. I heed the
What
voice of
threatens
Elune.
these lands? The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss.
The goddess calls. Ashra Thoraman.
Has sleep dulled my
The goddess
senses?
calls.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wild.
O Kalimdor.
The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses?
Point the way. On your mark. Waiting on you. All too easy.
Someone threatens the wild.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one. Ashtherodanadon.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one.
The goddess calls.
What
I heed the voice of the Lord. Someone threatens the wild.
Point the way. Fair enough. Say no more. Done.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
All too easy. Say no more. I'll give it a shot.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune.
Manudora!
So be it.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss.
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
The land and I
ready.
are one. Anudora.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready. Cry havoc.
Someone threatens the wild.
Okalamdor.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls.
Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wild.
In the name of Cenarius.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
I stand ready.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
Induliretha.
Someone threatens the wild.
In the name of Cenarius.
By Elune. Immediately. Ashrathoraman.
On your mark.
So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Induliretha.
As the goddess wills.
Something is amiss. It shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
I heed the voice of Elune. Your moon. Done. Fair enough, the goddess calls. By Elune.
Anudora!
Ashrathoraman. So be it. Immediately. By Elune.
Come forth, druids of the Talon. Let the storm crows fly once again upon the winds of war. Ishnu Allah, my brethren. Kalimdor has need of your powers once again, for the hour of doom is at hand.
We are yours to command, Shundo Stormrage.
Now we must delve into the earth and rouse the ferocious druids of the Claw from their slumber. These Barrow Deeps have remained untouched for nearly 3,000 years. Still, there's no telling what creatures may have taken up residence after we sealed these tunnels shut.
There is nothing to fear in this place. The only enemy that has ever given me pause is now corrupting the lands above us. Let us be done with this business and get back to the surface.
Agreed. Just be careful. There is no telling how the druids of the Claw will react to us after all this time.
Someone threatens the wilds?
The land and I are one. Anudora. For Kalimdor, Anudora. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor.
Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
What threatens these lands? Torfala Nordora. The land and I are one. Something is amiss. For Kalimdor, it shall be done.
I am sworn to avenge.
Has sleep dulled my senses? These cave spiders are enormous.
I sense a strange darkness tainting them. They have been transformed by a great evil.
Orfara Nordora. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor.
Someone threatens the wilds?
The land
I
and
heed
I
the
are
voice of
one.
Elune.
Enlighten me.
Ashrathoraman. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Thy bidding. That's a given. For my brothers.
The goddess calls. For Kalimdor. Immediately. Indeed.
What is nature's call?
Speak your mind.
Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
Someone threatens the wilds? So be it. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds?
Something is amiss.
Press the attack!
Standing guard. Make it fast.
Threatens these lands. Anudora.
In position.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. By Elune. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills.
The land and I
The goddess
are one.
calls. So be it.
I am prepared. It has begun.
Something is amiss.
Anudora! For Kalimdor. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
In the name of Cenarius.
The goddess calls. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. So be
The
it.
land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
Out with it. Enlighten me.
Standing guard.
Thy bidding.
Someone threatens the wild?
Out with it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Speak your mind.
I am prepared.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune.
Enlighten me.
The goddess calls. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Out with it. No one shall be the wiser.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
Make it fast.
Someone opens the wild. Ashrathoraman. Hinduli Rethad.
Inventory is full.
Okalamdor.
I am sworn to avenge.
What threatens these lands?
How dare you!
Torfala Nordora. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune.
In the name of Cenarius.
Someone threatens the wild.
Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor.
The goddess calls.
I am prepared.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. As Demon Bile. This must be what cursed the spiders.
If the corruption can do this to these simple creatures, I dare not imagine what it could do to the beasts who live above.
We must put an end to this corruption, no matter the cost. Ashrathoraman. Hinduli Rethad. By Elune. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild.
In position.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
The land and I are one. Ayudora.
Is there trouble?
Something is amiss. It shall be done.
The goddess calls. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune.
Anudora.
Ashrathoraman.
In the name of Cenarius.
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
Make it fast.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls. Immediately.
What threatens these lands?
I am sworn to avenge.
The land and I are one.
Old priestess, we need your help. Our shaman was bitten by a strange spider and has become deathly ill. Our tribesmen have run off, leaving us to fend for ourselves.
What would you have us do?
The waters of the nearby Fountain of Life can save him, but we dare not leave him in this state. If you can fill this vial with its waters and return it to us, our shaman's life will be saved.
If his wisdom will prevent you from turning feral like your tribesmen, I will gladly save your shaman.
Speak your mind.
Ashrathoraman.
Thy bidding.
Someone threatens the wilds? Someone threatens the wilds? The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune. So be it. Immediately, as the goddess wills.
Out with it. No one should be the wiser.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
In the name of Cenarius.
By Elune. So be it. By Elune. Ashra Thoraman, this must be the fountain of life. I need only place the vial in the fountain's waters.
No one should be the wiser.
Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Anudora. For Kalimdor.
Elune be praised, priestess. Truthfully, we doubted that you'd return. Now our shaman has a chance.
Again, I must thank you for your help. Take this talisman. Should you require our aid, it will summon us to fight at your side.
The land and I are one. Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. Ashtherodanador.
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills.
I am prepared.
The pathway cuts off to the south, but this doorway looks promising.
Oh no. How could I have forgotten?
What is behind this door that worries you, my love?
This door leads to Illidan's prison, Tyrande. We should go. Now.
Illidan? It's been 10,000 years. Could he still be alive? We should free him. He would be the perfect ally against the undead and their demon masters.
No, Tyrande. That beast must never be set free.
But he is your brother.
Be that as it may. He is far too dangerous. I forbid it.
Only the goddess may forbid me anything. I will free Illidan whether you like it or not.
Has sleep dulled my senses? My powers cannot open the door. Though it grieves me to leave her, I must press on. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
I am prepared. For my brothers. That's a given.
What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
Out with it. In the Raven's name.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one.
Press the attack!
What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor. Anudora. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. Ashtherodanador.
Enlighten me. Thy bidding.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. Let me pass. The Archdruid of the Moonglade demands passage. Something is amiss.
Out with it. That's a given.
The land and I are one. What threatens these lands?
Turn back. You are unworthy to bask in the Bear God's presence.
Bear Gods? The land and I are one. Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Are we being invaded?
What threatens these lands? Perhaps the creature was referring to the sleeping druids of the Claw. But why would he call them Bear Gods when they appear as I do? Ashtherodanador.
Thy bidding.
What threatens these lands? It shall be done. For Kalimdor, Anudora. It shall be done. Anudora. For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor, Anudora. Foul spawn of Deathwing. I should have known that you loathsome beasts would take refuge within the flames of the earth. What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador.
Press the attack! Pathetic wretches.
It shall be done. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Ah, the Druids of the Claw are awake already. Come, my brothers. We have much to do. What in the... They have lost themselves to their animal aspects. They're mindless and feral.
In the Raven's name.
The horn's call might work, but it would reach only a few of them in this part of the cavern.
I am prepared. It has begun.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss.
Enlighten me.
The land and I are one. Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor, it shall be done. What threatens these lands? What threatens these lands? Anudora. Anudora. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador. Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor, Anudora. The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss.
How dare you!
Torfala Nordora. What threatens these lands? The land and I are one.
Press the attack!
Something is amiss.
Shando's Stormrage. I don't know what came over us. It's been so long since we remembered who we were.
All is well, Theroshan. I have need of you and your mighty brethren once again. After these many ages, the Burning Legion has returned, and only our combined strength can drive them back.
Then we Druids of the Claw are yours to command, Shando Stormrage.
I cannot go back.
Your quest is foolhardy. Even your goddess has condemned the one you seek to free.
Ashrathoraman.
Standing guard.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Anudora!
Make it fast.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds? By Elune. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
For Kalimdor!
Speak your mind.
The goddess calls. So be it. So be it.
I am sworn to avenge.
Waiting on you. One shot,
In position.
one kill.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Hinduli Revat.
So be it.
Standing guard. I shall not fear.
Ashrathoraman.
Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune. Someone threatens the wild? As the goddess wills.
In position.
Went away. Done.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
On your mark. Fire.
The goddess calls.
Your move.
The goddess calls. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wilds?
In the name of Cenarius!
As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Anudora! For Kalimdor!
So be it.
I am sworn to
Ashra
avenge.
By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills.
Standing guard.
The goddess calls. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. The goddess calls. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune. So be it.
In position. My wait is over.
Ashra Thoraman.
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wild?
In the name of Cenarius.
Ashra Thoraman. So be it. By Elune. A cache of the Watcher's weapons. These should help us considerably. So be it. By Elune.
Make it fast. Absolutely.
I heed the voice of Elune.
In position. As the goddess wills.
The goddess calls. So be it.
I am sworn to avenge.
Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it.
Death to the intruders.
The goddess calls.
Speak your mind. Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. So be it.
In position.
The goddess calls. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. Ashra Thoraman.
Speak your mind.
As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Inventory is full.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. So be it. Hinduli Rethad.
Anudora.
Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills. Immediately.
For Kalimdor.
Point the way.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashra Thoraman. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. The treants move to block my path. Only a powerful druid could command such creatures. Indurefa. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Ashrathoraman. So be it.
Standing guard.
Someone threatens the wilds?
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls.
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Waiting on you. Fair enough. Your move.
Make it fast.
Your move.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
In the name of Cenarius.
By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills.
I am sworn to avenge. I shall not fear. Seek. My wait is over.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess
Inventory
wills.
is full.
So be it. By these explosive devices look to be of goblin design. The wily creatures must have hidden them here long ago. No matter. I'll make good use of them.
In the name of Cenarius.
As the goddess wills. By Elune. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it.
Standing guard.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
In position.
Someone threatens the wilds? By Elune. Immediately. So be it.
In the name of Cenarius.
As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Speak your mind. I walk
The
in
goddess
shadow.
calls.
Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune.
Kalamdor. Anudora.
So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. So be it. So be it.
Hold, priestess. This place is forbidden, even to one such as you. There is a terrible evil here, that must remain chained beneath the earth.
Illidan was considered a great hero once. I believe he will become one again.
Madness! You would doom us all by freeing the betrayer.
On your mark.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. By Elune. By Elune.
Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune.
Speak your mind.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. So be it.
Walk away.
I heed the voice of Elune. Sentinels, attack! As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. Illidan, is that you?
Tyrande, it is your voice. After all these ages spent in darkness, your voice is like the pure light of the moon upon my mind.
The Legion has returned, Illidan. Your people have need of you once more.
Because I once cared for you, Tyrande, I will hunt down the demons. But I will never owe our people anything.
Then let us hurry back to the surface. The demon's corruption spreads with every second we waste.
It has been an eternity, brother. An eternity spent in darkness.
Illidan, you were sentenced to pay for your sins. Nothing more.
And who are you to judge me? We fought the demons side by side, if you recall.
Enough of this, both of you. What is done is done. My love, with Illidan's help, we will drive the demons back once again and save what is left of our beloved land.
Have you even considered the cost, Tyrande? This betrayer's aid may doom us all before the end. I will have nothing to do with this.
I am free after 10,000 years. Yet still my own brother thinks I am a villain. I'll show him my true power. I'll show him that the demons have no hold over me.
Are you certain of that, Demon Hunter? Are you certain your will is your own?
You reek of death, human. You'll regret approaching me.
Come then. You'll find that we're evenly matched.
We could go on fighting like this forever. What is it you truly want?
The Dreadlord who commands this undead army is called Tichondrius. He controls a powerful warlock artifact called the Skull of Gul'dan. It is responsible for corrupting these forests.
And you wish for me to steal it? Why?
Let's just say that I have no love for Tichondrius, and the Lord I serve would benefit from the Legion's downfall.
Why should I believe anything you say, little human?
My master sees all, Demon Hunter. He knows that you've sought power your whole life. Now it lies within your grasp. Seize it, and your enemies will be undone.
I'm blind, not deaf.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Are there demons nearby? You dare speak to me?
Research finished. More lumber is required. More lumber is required. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Research failed.
Come no further, weakling. Lord Tichondrius commanded us to kill anyone attempting to enter this place. And we shall.
Research finished. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Easily. Hardly a challenge.
Our time is short.
You dare speak to me? I'm blind, not deaf. Evil draws close. Die, fool. Easily. Is that all? You'll regret approaching me. Hardly a challenge.
Research finished.
My strength is yours.
Standing guard.
I'm blind, not deaf. Evil draws close. Is that all?
Your building is research
Easily.
finished. Research finished.
Vengeance is mine. Hardly a challenge. Is that all? Easily.
Research finished.
I stand ready. I stand
Insufficient
ready.
gold.
Are there demons nearby?
I stand ready.
Your building is complete.
You dare speak to me?
Ah, the great outdoors.
Hardly a challenge. Evil draws close. Easily. Die, fool.
Where shall I
I
strike?
stand ready.
Anudura.
I grow impatient.
Upgrade finished.
I grow impatient.
Research finished.
Ah, the
Regret
great
approaching me.
outdoors.
Hardly a challenge. Is that all?
I'm awake. I'm awake. Of course.
Are there demons nearby? Evil draws close. Hardly a challenge. Easily.
Your
Vengeance
building
is
is
Ah,
mine.
the great outdoors.
Evil draws close. Is that
Our
all?
warriors have engaged the enemy.
You dare speak to
Waiting on
me?
you.
My strength is yours.
Research finished. I am sworn
Where
to
shall I
avenge.
strike?
I'm blind, not deaf. Is that all?
Our time is short. I'm awake.
Our
I'm
warriors
awake.
have engaged the enemy.
Are there demons nearby? Hardly a challenge.
Hi!
Your move.
What is nature's
Research
call?
finished.
I grow
Research
impatient.
finished. More lumber is required. Research finished.
You dare speak to me?
I stand ready.
Ah, Ah, the great outdoors.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Where shall I strike?
I'm blind, not deaf.
I stand ready.
Evil draws close. You dare speak to me?
In position. Is there trouble? The hunt is on. Taste my spear.
Reaper has awakened.
Research finished.
I stand ready.
Are there demons nearby? I grow impatient. Are there demons nearby?
I stand
Easily.
ready.
Hardly a challenge. Evil draws close. You dare speak to me? Is that all? Easily.
In position.
I'm blind, not deaf. Evil draws close.